What if I told you the most spectacular cities and jaw-dropping natural landscapes on the entire planet aren't in Europe, aren't in Asia, but right here in the United States of America? We put together the definitive top 20, and I promise you, number 1 is going to start a serious argument in the comments. Let's get straight into it. Kicking off our list at number 20 is the picturesque mountain town of Aspen, Colorado. While it is globally famous as a winter wonderland for elite skiers, boasting 4 premier mountain resorts, this Rocky Mountain gem is a paradise all year round. When the heavy winter snow finally melts, the rugged valleys transform into a haven for elite hiking, mountain biking, and paragliding. If you visit during the autumn, you'll witness the breathtaking gold leaf trees that gave the town its name, lighting up the entire valley in a brilliant yellow glow that looks almost surreal on camera. At number 19, Yosemite National Park stands as a timeless testament to the raw power of nature. Tucked away in California's Sierra Nevada mountains, this iconic park is famous worldwide for its staggering granite monoliths, most notably El Capitan and Half Dome, which attract elite rock climbers from every corner of the globe. But you don't have to be an extreme athlete to appreciate it. Yosemite offers cascading, thunderous waterfalls, peaceful valley floors, and ancient giant sequoia groves with massive trees that have stood for thousands of years. Number 18 takes us to Atlanta, Georgia. Known affectionately as the city in a forest due to its dense, beautiful urban tree canopy, Atlanta is a buzzing cultural and economic powerhouse. It effortlessly blends rich American history and landmark architecture with a hyper-modern culinary, music, and film production scene. From exploring the mind-bogglingly massive Georgia Aquarium to tasting your way through the vibrant food stalls at Pont City Market, Atlanta radiates a unique, unstoppable energy. Number 17 brings us to Utah's absolute crown jewel, Zion National Park. Zion is an outdoor adventurer's wildest dream come to life, defined by its massive, towering cream, pink, and deep red sandstone cliffs. The park is home to some of the most legendary trails on Earth. You can lace up your waterproof boots to wade through the rushing waters of the Virgin River inside the steep, narrow canyon walls of the Narrows, or brave the vertigo-inducing chain-assisted heights of the infamous Angel's Landing Trail for a view you will never forget. Number 16 takes us to the mystical desert town of Sedona, Arizona. Surrounded by millions of years of geological history, Sedona is famous for its surreal, glowing red sandstone formations, like Cathedral Rock and Bell Rock. But people don't just come here for the hiking. Sedona is a global epicenter for spiritual wellness. Many travelers flock here to experience its famous vortices, swirling centers of subtle energy believed to be highly conducive to healing and meditation. Throw in some world-class stargazing and boutique art galleries, and Sedona is pure magic. Moving to number 15, we head to sunny San Diego, California. Boasting near-perfect 70-degree weather all year round, this Southern California gem offers over 70 miles of absolutely pristine coastline. San Diego effortlessly combines a laid-back, welcoming surf culture with world-class urban attractions. You can explore the historic Spanish colonial architecture and massive museums within Balboa Park, watch the wild seals lounge on the rocks at La Jolla Cove, or dive headfirst into the city's booming gas lamp quarter, which features some of the best craft breweries in the country. At number 14 is the unforgettable, soulful city of New Orleans, Louisiana. Famed for its unique European, African, and Caribbean heritage, the Big Easy is a complete feast for all 5 senses. It is the undisputed birthplace of jazz music, and you can hear live brass bands echoing down the streets at practically any hour of the day. From the historic wrought iron balconies framing the vibrant neighborhoods to the legendary, mouth-watering flavors of authentic Creole and Cajun cooking, New Orleans is a city that lives to celebrate life, music, and incredible food. Number 13 is the thunderous, mist-shrouded wonder of Niagara Falls, New York. Straddling the international border between the United States and Canada, this spectacular natural phenomenon moves over 6 million cubic feet of water over the crest every single minute. The sheer vibrating power of the falls is something you have to feel in your chest to truly understand. Donning a blue poncho and stepping onto the iconic Made of the Mist boat tour to cruise right into the roaring spray of Horseshoe Falls is an absolute rite of passage for any traveler. Coming in at number 12 is Boston, Massachusetts. As one of America's oldest and most historically significant cities, Boston beautifully bridges old-world European charm with modern innovation. You can literally walk through the history of the American Revolution by following the red brick Freedom Trail past historic meeting houses and timeless monuments. Afterward, you can explore the stunning 19th century brownstones of neighborhoods like Beacon Hill, take a relaxing stroll along the waterfront, or enjoy a game at Fenway Park, the oldest and most legendary stadium in Major League Baseball. Breaking into our top 11 is the historical birthplace of a nation, Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. As America's first capital, Philly is a treasure trove for history buffs, anchored by the iconic Liberty Bell and Independence Hall, where both the Declaration of Independence and the United States Constitution were debated and signed. But Philly is just as famous for its gritty, modern culture, incredible world-class art museums, the famous Rocky Steps, and, of course, the legendary debate over who serves the absolute best authentic Philly cheesesteak. Number 10 is the high-energy, sun-soaked oasis of Miami, Florida. Miami is a dazzling international melting pot of Latin American culture, pristine sandy beaches, and legendary high-end nightlife. The city's visual identity is defined by the stunning pastel-colored Art Deco architecture lining South Beach. But to truly experience the soul of Miami, you have to step away from the sand and explore neighborhoods like Little Havana, where the aroma of rich Cuban espresso fills the air, and locals play intense games of dominoes to the beat of salsa music. At number 9 is Seattle, Washington. Nestled beautifully between the salt water of Puget Sound and the snow-capped peaks of the Cascade Mountains, the Emerald City is a dynamic hub of nature and tech. Seattle is the proud birthplace of global coffee culture and grunge music. Travelers flock here to watch energetic fishmongers throw fish at the historic Pike Place Market, stand at the top of the futuristic Space Needle, or use the city as a gateway to explore the moody, mossy rainforests of the Pacific Northwest. We have officially made it to the ultimate tier. These final 8 destinations are the undisputed icons of American travel, the places that define the country's landscape on the global stage. Let's count down to number 1. Coming in at number 8 is the tropical mid-ocean paradise of Hawaii. Comprising 8 main volcanic islands, Hawaii feels like an entirely different planet. From the fiery, active lava flows on the Big Island to the dramatic emerald cliffs of Kauai's Napali coast, the natural beauty here is unmatched. Hawaii offers travelers an incredible, respectful blend of rich Polynesian culture, legendary golden beaches, world-class surfing, and lush valleys that will make you feel like you've stepped right into a movie set. Number 7 is the undisputed theme park capital of the world, Orlando, Florida. Attracting tens of millions of international visitors every single year, Orlando is a city built almost entirely on the power of human imagination and storytelling. It is home to iconic, world-class resorts like Walt Disney World and Universal Studios. Beyond the massive roller coasters and magical castles, Orlando has also quietly grown into a premier destination for championship golf courses, high-end shopping, and a fantastic, diverse culinary scene. Number 6 takes us to the nation's political and historical capital, Washington, D.C. Walking through the streets of D.C. feels exactly like walking through an open-air living history museum. The city's anchored by the sweeping National Mall, which stretches from the Capitol building to the towering Washington Monument and the moving Lincoln Memorial. Best of all, Washington, D.C. boasts the world-renowned Smithsonian Institution, a collection of 19 world-class museums and a national zoo that are completely free to enter for everyone. Cracking our top 5 is the neon capital of entertainment, Las Vegas, Nevada. Rising dramatically out of the barren sands of the Mojave Desert, Sin City is a spectacular oasis of world-class fine dining, luxury resorts, and mind-blowing entertainment spectacles. There is truly no other place on Earth that matches the sheer scale, luxury, and vibrating energy of the 4-mile-long Las Vegas Strip at night. It's a place where you can see the legendary dancing fountains of the Bellagio, explore architectural replicas from around the globe, and experience an electric atmosphere that runs 24 hours a day. Number 4 is the breathtaking, jaw-dropping abyss of the Grand Canyon in Arizona. Carved over millions of years by the rushing waters of the Colorado River, this massive geological wonder spans up to 18 miles wide and a mile deep. Standing on the rim and watching the sun paint the layered bands of red, orange, and gold rock is a profound experience that words simply cannot describe. Whether you take a helicopter tour, hike down the Bright Angel Trail, or just marvel at the endless viewpoints, it is an absolute marvel of the natural world. Taking the bronze medal at number 3 is the legendary Windy City, Chicago, Illinois. Standing proud on the shores of the massive Lake Michigan, Chicago is world famous for its striking architectural skyline, which birthed the very first skyscrapers in the world. It's a city of distinct, culturally rich neighborhoods, world-class museums like the Art Institute, and incredible public art like Cloudgate, affectionately known as the Bean. Just make sure you don't leave without trying an authentic slice of Chicago deep dish pizza or taking a world-famous river architecture boat cruise. Landing at the number 2 spot is the gorgeous, unforgettable city of San Francisco, California. Defined by its rolling, steep hills, historic cable cars, and stunning Victorian homes known as the Painted Ladies, San Francisco is one of the most visually stunning cities on Earth. From wandering through the historic, bustling alleys of North America's oldest Chinatown to catching the moody morning fog rolling directly under the iconic, bright orange Golden Gate Bridge, this city by the bay offers a classic charm and a progressive spirit like nowhere else. And finally, coming in at the coveted number 1 spot as the ultimate, definitive place to visit in the USA is New York City. The Big Apple is an unparalleled cultural epicenter that truly dictates the rhythm of the modern world. From the blinding neon glow of Times Square and the world-class theatrical stages of Broadway, to the tranquil, winding pathways of Central Park and the iconic, welcoming silhouette of the Statue of Liberty, New York City is an exploding laboratory of food, art, fashion, and history. It is a city of 5 distinct boroughs, thousands of cultures, and an energy that never sleeps. It is, without a doubt, the ultimate bucket list destination for every traveler on the planet. And that is our definitive top 20 best places to visit in the USA. So how many of these incredible destinations have you actually been to? Drop your number in the comments below, smash that like button, and subscribe to I Crave Travel for more countdowns exactly like this one. We'll see you in the next one.